So we're down in the Michigan basement at 229 West Flint in Lake Orion, Michigan. There's a series of beams and steel posts here. We got a couple of these. You can see we're just talking about the cistern, and we've got two steel I-beams have been added to support the substructure here. And what we were just checking was there is a piece of concrete down there, but you see the bottom of the posts are they've infilled them with dirt, which will cause these to rust out. This one over here, we're trying to identify it, really not picking up anything down there. So we're going to say unsure if this has a post below it. It should. You can see here we have a second steel I-beam with three posts. Now it is on the ends, they're sitting on the foundation wall. I'm going to kind of just step back here. You can see we've got a newer panel down here with some updated wiring, a little bit of old wiring left here and there. Here's our access to get up to the kitchen behind the refrigerator. And I'm going to just do a quick tour here. So let's do this. I'm going to do a quick pan of the room. You can see we've got Michigan stone foundation. You can see the stone up top here and the substructure. Some modifications have been made. You can see newer OSB. But here, our exterior walls, you can see that they've purged a little bit and they've added this support foundation at the base. So typically this will get lowered the middle of the home so you can have workable space down here. I had the water line coming in, and if you lower this down, you can compromise the exterior wall. So these little support walls are designed to keep the footings from moving in. A little bit of evidence of movement there, but not too bad. You can see that they poured put a footing and some masonry block, pretty nicely done, to create a little almost basement area here. It's still considered a crawl space because of the depth. Here we got Mike diligently trying to find a base for this one, and we're going to come back and talk about this ejection pump in a minute. Kitchen, laundry, few things dumping into an ejection pump, which is using a sump pump instead of a grinder pump. Goes out. There's the big 4-inch pipe is our vent pipe. Again, you can see the original perimeter wall of stone here and some new subfloor. And you can see that this wall comes out about 2 feet. It's infilled and designed to support those, keep those footings from moving in. Pretty nicely done here. Again, the second of 2 steel beams here, and about 2.5 feet over we have original wall. Here's our close-up of the original 1860 stone foundation. They put a 2x10 on top. Usually it would be a hand-hewn 10x10 girder, but here we do see we got some floor joists. Not sure if those are original or not. We can see the subfloor is not. There's some of our stone. A little tuck pointing necessary, maybe insulating the bond recommended here. There is a little bit of radiant floor heat here, and then we have a crawl space area. You see the window that was probably an exterior wall, had an addition out where the bathroom is now, years ago. And there is some new plumbing. There's all new PVC for the bathroom, shower, toilet, sink, tying into older cast iron. We did a sewer scope. It's cast iron from the home to the road. You can see this crawl space could be improved on the insulation in here, but we can see we've got newer PEX piping, copper, sanitary piping, so it's a positive. Maybe some of it less than professionally done. We come back out, come back over here. We're gonna go into what we have as an ejection pump. You can see that the ejection pump has got a sump pump inside, but you can see the kitchen debris and stuff is coming in, and they're using the sump pump like an ejection pump. This top should be sealed, rubber seal. These openings should be sealed. There's one there, one has fallen down the pipe. It has one line coming in. That line in the corner goes in, down low, into this crock, and then one line pumps up and out, and this one here is a vent pipe which goes here and out. And we see, a little unusual, you got a 4-inch vent pipe We did see that outside of the home. Again, this understructure, typical for a home of this age. It's been maybe updated. We've got joists that appear to be not from the 1870s, so it's possible that the floor system had been rotted and replaced maybe in the 50s or 60s. That newer tongue and groove OSB subfloor is probably within the last 10 or 15 years. Again, just from perspective, there's our water line coming in. We can see we've got a dirt floor here. We would recommend that this be either put concrete in here or at least a vapor barrier.